Hi, welcome to LoriStampingPlace.blogspot.com, and I had some requests for a card that I cased from my upline Heather, and so I want to show you the measurements and all those things. So let's look at it. This was the card that I had made. You can see it folds up to a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then you open it up. You have this, and you have this. Now we're going to make this card, but we're not going to do all the detail work that I did on this poinsettia, but you'll still have a pretty one. So I wanted to tell you that I did use Shaded Spruce, which is this color, and then I used Pear Pizzaz. So let me get that out. So let's just take this Shaded Spruce first. You need a piece that is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and it's just going to be the back of this card. Okay, and then we're going to need a piece of Pear Pizzaz, or any kind of a lighter green that you have, and this is 5 1/4 by 11. You can see that it's 5 1/4 by 11, and we're going to score it at 1 3/4, 3 7/16, 5 1/4, and then 7 7/8. Then we will also need a piece of white cardstock cut to 3 7/8 by 5 1/8, and this is going to be the inside mat. And then we will need a piece of red, and I used real red, and that's going to be this mechanism right here. Okay, see that red one right here? Sorry, I'm out of frame. It's going to be that red piece here. And so we need this one to be 3 1/2 by 7. So you can see it's 3 1/2 by 7. Fold in half and then score, or burnish. And then we're going to take this, which is a 3 7/8 by 3 7/8, and it will go over it. And that will be this side right here. And then on this side, where the poinsettia is, we need to take the Shaded Spruce, also cut it 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. And we're going to put it on the back. And then we're going to take a piece of, I used the painted Christmas 12 by 12 designer series paper, and I cut a piece at 3 3/16 by 3, and that's going to go here. And then these pieces here, these strips, are 1 1/2 by 5, and I used 2, and you can see there that's the design of them. So I used 2 that were this and 2 of this. Okay, so let's get cracking on this. So the first thing we're going to do is take this piece. We're going to take this as folded in mountain and valley folds. So I'm going to take and fold it this way and then burnish it. Okay, so that's like that. And then the other one is going to go this way, and this way. So it's kind of like an accordion fold. So you can see, you kind of have the accordion fold there. Okay, so let's put some glue on the back of this. I use double-sided tape usually, but I'm just going to use this glue and line it up so that I have a bit of a border, and then push it down, and I'll use my bone folder to kind of smush that glue around in here. Okay, then I'm going to take my white piece, and I'm using this Poinsettia Petals stamp set. And so I'm going to use the that says warm wishes from our home to yours. Okay, so I'm going to ink that up here. And I'm going to flip that over because this was the 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. But I don't want that to show, so I'm going to flip it over, stamp the sentiment, and then I'm going to take this poinsettia from the stamp set and use some real red and ink that up. You can't even see. There you go. Ink that up, and I'm going to stamp it right here. Okay, and then we'll put that over there. I'll close this up, and then I'm going to, so now you see we have this. Okay, so I'm going to take this and glue it onto here. And put it right here, leaving a border. Okay, and again, I can use this to kind of smush it around, make sure that glue gets around there. And then I'm going to take my little strips and I'm going to alternate them. So I'm going to let's put some glue on here. I did use tape on my other one, but for time's sake, I'm going to use some glue on here. And let's see. Whoa, you want to go crazy here. And then I'll take this one, put some glue on here, and then put it on this one. Right about there. Whoa, that does give you some wiggle with it. It slides all over. Take our next piece, put some glue on that one, stick it over here on this side. Okay, and one more. And put it over here. Okay, and I see some glue, so I'm going to reach way over here and get, I don't want that to come off on there. Alright, we'll get that off of there. Okay, so this is what we have so far. There's our, this, like this. Okay, then I'm going to take the red piece, that was 3 1/2 by 7, and I'm going to add this white piece to here. So again, I'll use some glue, liquid glue. Put that over here. And this was the 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. I'll put one on that side. I think I'll open it up. Put the Shaded Spruce on the back side of this. Okay. And it's okay, you can, I don't know if you can see that, but I have my measurements here. That's okay because it'll get covered up. And then I'm going to stick this double designer series double-sided paper, and I'm going to stick it on here. Okay, so I have this. Don't worry about it. If it's, you know, too short, it doesn't matter because it's going to get covered. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to put some, this I am going to use tape because I want some really good stick here. So I'm going to put a piece right here, And then I'm going to come down just a little bit and put another piece. And I'm going to do this on both ends of this piece here. And I'll move down just a little bit and put another piece. Okay, and I want to make sure that these are going to stick well, so I'm going to smooth them down. So you can see I have tape, double-sided tape on both sides of my piece here. And I'm going to peel these off, peel the backing, and we'll put this on. And I'm going to make sure that I get the white one over here. And I'm going to put it almost to the edge of this strip, but not quite. I'm going to put it right about there. And I'm going to fold this up so that I can just put that over like this. And then there I have that. Okay. I hope you saw how I did that. So I adhered it to this side, then I folded it all in on itself, and then I adhered this one over here. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is and this one I did a lot of glue and some dust, glitter dust and stuff on it, and this one I cut out. So we're going to put this one together, and what I'll do is probably use glue because it'll stick to this glitter paper a whole lot easier. And making sure I alternate my flowers. Let's put this one on here. I think this one's going to be really, really pretty. And then I had cut out the little seeds. And let's put that in here. In fact, I might just stick it like that and plop those seeds on there. You can already see my flower. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so let's get this and put it on my card. And I'm going to stick it right here in the center. And sometimes I use these blocks to hold my work down while I'm doing this. And then I did a couple of leaves out of some foil. So let's put those on. So I'm going to put one over here. And on my original card, I only put one leaf. But this one I thought I wanted to put two. And I think I'll put this one down here. You can see on my original one I had one leaf right there. Okay, and then I've cut out all this little, I don't know what you call it, stuff. I have that one and I have this one. So let's put those on there. And we'll stick that. And I put those in silver. I liked the silver. And I think on my original one over here I put a gold one, and I put a gold one and a red one here. Okay, so let's get this up here. Let's put this one here. Let's do this here. And I think I'll stick it like that. And this one, let's see, I think I'll put it, I might stick it like this. There, I like it. Okay, put my lid on my glue, and there's our card. Isn't that beautiful? I think it's really pretty. Okay, well, you can tell me what you think and come back and join me another time for another card making. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.